Hi, my name is Deepshika Banerjee. I'm based here in St. Louis, Missouri, and welcome to the second module in our micro course Introduction to Neuroscience, the Organization of the Nervous System. Now, in this module, we'll be covering a few things. First, we will begin by understanding the organization of the nervous system, then differentiating the central and peripheral nervous system, exploring the sensory and motor pathways, learning how the body maintains internal balance, and get a little preview as to how neurons communicate with each other. The nervous system's overall functions are to coordinate communication throughout the body, detect internal and external stimuli, process and interpret information, generate responses to maintain survival, and support movement, thought, and emotions. As we said in Module 1, the nervous system is split in the CNS and the PNS. The CNS is composed of the brain and the spinal cord. It integrates sensory information, makes decisions and choices, and coordinates responses, controls all voluntary and involuntary function, and is protected by the skull, the vertebral column, and the cerebrospinal fluids. The PNS includes all nerves outside of the CNS. It connects the CNS to the rest of the body and carries sensory information to the brain and spinal cord. It then delivers motor commands to muscles and glands. The PNS is also divided into our sensory and motor pathways. The sensory pathway, or the afferent division, detects changes inside and outside the body. It carries information towards the CNS. Therefore, the afferent pathway is effective, allows for the body to process an external stimuli. It uses specialized sensory receptors to process touch, temperature, pain, vision, hearing, taste, and smell, and allows for the body to initiate appropriate responses. Then we have the efferent pathway, or the motor division. It carries commands away from the CNS. Therefore, this pathway is utilized to allow for the body to react to the external stimuli. It activates skeletal muscles for voluntary movement, regulates smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, and glands, produces coordinated body responses, and enables interaction with the environment. Now, the efferent system is divided into the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. The somatic nervous system controls voluntary skeletal movement, and the autonomic nervous system regulates involuntary somatic movement. So somatic responses tend to be under conscious control, whereas autonomic responses occur, as the word suggests, automatically. However, both systems work together to maintain functional body activity. Now, our autonomic nervous system is further divided into the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems. The sympathetic system prepares the body for action. This is our fight or flight. It regulates heart rate and breathing. The parasympathetic system promotes rest and recovery. This is rest and digest. It conserves energy and supports digestions. These two divisions work together to maintain homeostasis. So it can be seen that the body prioritizes, or our autonomic system prioritizes, the efferent pathway prioritizes two main autonomic processes. These are our reflexes and homeostasis. Reflexes are rapid, automatic responses to stimuli. Many reflexes are processed in the spinal cord, whereas homeostasis is the maintenance of stable internal conditions. The nervous and endocrine systems work together in order to maintain it, whereas quick reflexes protect the body from injury. In summary, this module covered a few different things. First, the nervous system coordinates bodily communication. The CNS processes information. The PNS connects the CNS to the rest of the body. The sensory pathways bring information in, and the motor pathways send commands out. And the autonomic nervous system maintains internal balance. Now, I understand that in this module we had a lot of hierarchy, so let's break it down a little bit, just as a quick overview. We have the nervous system. The nervous system is divided into the central and peripheral nervous systems. The peripheral nervous system is divided into the afferent and efferent nervous systems, or pathways. The efferent pathway is further segregated into the somatic and autonomic nervous systems. The autonomic nervous system is then divided into the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems, therefore allowing us to understand that our efferent motor system or efferent pathway prioritizes two main autonomic responses, which are maintained through our sympathetic and parasympathetic system, reflexes through our sympathetic system, and homeostasis through the parasympathetic system.